Hello, dear ones. Welcome to the Starseed Awakening Show. I am Eleonora Madalena, your host, and tonight I have a treat for you. I have the author of this amazing book, The Visioneers Handbook, Bridgitte Jackson-Buckley. I love her name. And she's just not an author. She also reads Akashic Records, and she does that with her guides, her higher self, and her guides are the Ra Collective, and also with the Lord of the Rings. And as guests today, we have Joseph Michael, and we also have Carla. Bridgitte will read the Akashic record for them, and you can also have a reading, a question from your Akashic record. The only thing you need to do is type on the chat your question. After I choose you, I'm gonna ask you to just ask your name. Bridgitte, do you need the first and last name? That will be enough.
The first name is fine. I thought we were
Okay.
doing Joseph, so
Okay.
I was prepared for Joseph. Joseph, I opened your records
Okay.
already, but it's fine. We can.
So if I'll give you some time to open the record of whoever.
Well, I opened Joseph's because you said okay, so we're good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, my phone here was okay. I'm gonna read the questions from my phone. That'll be easier for me.
All right.
So, Bridgitte is a soul sister, one of the members of the Starseed Awakening Show, and Carla and Joseph is also a member of the Starseeds Awakening community. We are a community of awakened starseeds that's already living our purpose. That doesn't mean, unfortunately, that we already got rid of all the karma, that everything is just flowering our life and we are in ourselves 100% of the time. It's not like that yet, at least. We are still living in the 3D world of duality, and most of us went through most of the problems that you are having right now. Maybe some of the problems we're still dealing with, but we already awakened enough to get to the point that we can assist you, that you can offer our hands, that you can come closer to the light. Maybe that doesn't sound really good, but we can connect to the light, to our guides, and use our gifts that we already activated to help you, to assist you getting answers. And that's the purpose of this show. I come here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time with one guest, and the purpose is to answer the questions of the public. That's the main purpose. And I also bring 2 or 3 lucky guests that will have for sure their questions answered. Today I have Carla and I have Joseph, but can be you too. Every expo that I go, every week I do the program. So every expo that I go, usually Saturday or Sunday, I choose someone to come to the show. So you can be here inside the show with us, because the show is not for me, for Bridgitte, for Joseph, for Carla. It's not for the awakened starseeds. We are here making that show for you, to help you answer the questions. You that started to think must have another way. I really don't think I came here to Earth just to work like crazy in a job that I don't really like, just to pay bills. Oh, and my spare money, that's okay. I already spent in a lot of things that I don't really like it, need it, just to impress someone that I don't really care about. So you are in the right place. And I invite you to be brave, ask your question. You only need to give your first name this time. Do you have a question for your higher self? Do you have a question that is nagging you? Okay, what is my purpose? Or why this is not working? Why I always attract people, those sorts of experience that I know I don't like it, but why I'm always repeating the patterns? Here you may answer, receive some guidance that will shift your perception. And by shifting your perception, you will attract different experiences. Bridgitte, welcome again to the Awakening Path, and welcome for your first The Awakening Path show.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here with you again, Eleonora.
Let me just see if I already have anyone. Yes, I have two people, and you can ask the question. And for the brave person that asked the first question, I don't care if I'm going to receive 50 questions. I will go all the way to the top and find that first question that the person asked. And the first one to type the question will guarantee that we're going to have an answer today. So, Bridgitte, let's do something for the collective. Um, can you read for the collective what message the Lord of the Rings wanted to? Actually, I'm sorry, I just thought many people doesn't know what Akashic Records are.
I was
Do
just about to say,
yes.
maybe we should
Would
talk
you like to
about
Mhm.
explain for us?
Okay, so I was just about to say maybe we
Yeah.
should give a little
I read your
introduction.
mind. That must be something.
So, right, I know. I was like, oh, she got it. So, the Akashic Records, at the beginning of the interview, I said that I opened Joseph Records because Eleanor informed me that I'd be answering questions for him. But I will say, like, the Akashic field, like it's all around us. Like it's everywhere. Like we have Akashic information within us. That's how we're able to feel and know truth. Like we feel a resonance with it. So when we do something like open the records by reading a sacred prayer, it is, I would like to say it's a tool that I like to do to access the information, but I don't have to because I'm receiving information throughout the day. I just start to feel it and I know what it is that I'm feeling. So the Akashic Records, if you're talking about for a person, a soul, the records contain all of the information related to your thoughts, your spoken words, the action you've taken, and the energy of the intention around that. So when we open your records, when we access that soul level information, we use your name to anchor it to this present incarnation because we think of incarnations as past or the future, but in the continuum, everything is happening right now. So we just need to anchor the information. It would be like if we went onto the internet and you looked up anything and everything, but you put one word in or one phrase to search something, and then you get that information. You can open the Akashic Records for your business. I've opened the Akashic Records for the Visioneers handbook behind me. You can open it for your home. You cannot open the Akashic Records for a child younger than 18, and you cannot just open the records for someone else. I knew that Joseph had already given permission to Eleonora to do this, so that's why I went ahead and opened his records. So when I read the records, when you ask a question, you might see me looking over this way because I feel the information coming into the left side of my head, and I will see, feel, sense, and know and hear. So if I'm doing like this, like and saying a word, like I'm hearing a word, and so I'm not always understanding what I'm getting, but I am relaying it to you because it needs to make sense to you. And as long as it makes sense to you, if it resonates with you, then I have relayed it truly as the conduit.
Beautifully said. And I just want to state that yes, it is safe. And the one who managed this session, the one thing who managed which type of information Bridgitte can access to give it to you is your higher self that knows exactly what type of information that you are ready for at this moment, that will best assist you for your next best step. So I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Bridgitte, are
Can
you
I just
ready?
add
Yes,
like
go ahead.
yes, that is correct. So it's like I'm not deciding. I am sharing the information that is being relayed to me. And when channeled information is coming through, like right now, like all of our higher selves have gotten together, to determine what would be the best information. And they use specific words that make sense to you because sometimes I'm like, is that the right word? And it'll just linger in my ear because it makes sense to you. And often the messages that I am relaying to whoever's records I'm reading, they're also to some degree relevant for me too. If you think of that all minds are joined and that we're one. And then you said safe, it's safe to access it. I just want to say that I study A Course in Miracles, so I feel completely, what can I say, connected to high vibrational information. And I do know that my guides and teachers, the raw collectives, are my gatekeepers, and only information that is allowed to come through me that is for the evolution of humanity. If there's anything, I never get anything that feels like dark or nefarious. Like it always feels very, very loving and stuff. But I attribute that to my Course in Miracles practice.
Yes, and you're gonna notice that throughout this hour. But now I have to ask another question. Can you explain who are the Rock Collective?
Okay, so it is a blue avian consciousness, a six-dimensional consciousness. And the information, they identified themselves initially to me as the collective. And then a couple of months later, the name Ra came through. And so I was like, I had to look up, like, well, who is Ra and what are they? But when they came through, they kept saying that they were an intergalactic group of beings tasked with assisting expanding souls throughout the ascension. They just kept saying that every time I went into meditation, and they would come through. Mhm.
And which message they would have for everybody that is watching now or later?
You mean like a channeled message or just like what am I
For
feeling
the
right now?
collective, or accessing the Akashic Records for the collective?
Do you want me to channel now something for
Yes,
them? Okay.
for the collective.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. And what a blessing. What a blessing it is to be with you, dear ones. We are indeed the Raw Collective, and we are accompanied by our brothers and sisters of the Akash, known to you as the Akashic Records or the Akashic Field. We speak as one mind, one heart, one soul, and one love to you. We will say to you, dear ones, we know that many of you are feeling what we will describe as hmm, a shakiness in your earthbound human journey, in the energetic field of your daily lives, as you go about your goings and your comings, your doings and your beings. You are perceiving a shakiness. And what we wish to relay at this time is the shakiness that some of you are feeling, not all of you, is the change in the energetic vibration, we will say, of your planet, of Terra's planetary body, known to you as Mother Gaia. There are high vibrational energies that are now bathing all life forms on your planet, and you are feeling the old as it destabilizes, at it, we will say, unhooks itself into your physical body, into your systems, into your ways of perceiving life. You are feeling a disentanglement, we will say, taking place. And throughout this disentanglement, space is being made, room is being made for light, for the love that is you to be perceived, felt, known, expressed, and extended. Your body, we will say, your physical vessels are recalibrating to higher, more loving, more refined energies. And for some of you, this will feel like something that is unstable, something that is foreign, something that is not familiar. And at the same time, because you are beings who contain the God spark, because there is truth that remains in you always for all time, you are simply in a stage of reconnecting and remembering this truth. You will feel some level of resonance with it as more of the old falls away from your mind, from your life, from your experience, and as we have said, from your systems. So we say to you, dear ones, there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear in the change that you have asked for. There is a period of, we will say, acclimation. This is a word you understand. As you get comfortable in these new energies, in these new ways of being, these new ways of perceiving, these new ways of expressing yourself. You will go through this for a period, and then you will come into a period where the energy begins to feel, we will say, smoother, easier. Why? Because you will be more aligned with this. So we say to you, dear ones, dear beloved ones, trust the process that you are calling forth. You, as an extension, as a connected being to Mother Earth, as a connected being to the cosmos, have called forth to live authentically as the love that is you. This process, while it can be challenging to some, can also be a process of deep exploration, of a way of knowing a newness of oneself. We invite you to invite the changes that are before you. Remember, you are the love that you seek. You are the light that you seek. There is nothing before you in the changes at hand on the earthbound human journey that are beyond you. You are stepping into your knowing, and you are stepping into your sovereign beingness. We are the Raw Collective, and we support you in your rise. And so it is.
Bridget, what are you up to those days? Is there any news that you would like to share with us, like a new book, a new program, a new healing modality? Would you like to share anything with us? Any news?
Okay, so the Visioneers Handbook came out on 11/11 of last year. So there is work going into letting people know about that. I am continuing to read the Akashic Records, and I'm also facilitating a new Akashic process. You talked, I think you mentioned the word ancestors earlier, Eleonora, but this process will help to clear toxic patterns, toxic belief system, toxic ways of being that maybe you have inherited, that have been passed on in your genetic structure, patterns that you see in your family. This process is called the Akashic Ancestral Alchemy process. is one to help you
Sounds
clear
necessary.
not only these patterns for your experience, but for your entire lineage. So what we do is we open the records and we invite your ancestors. And I have been doing this lately with, different people as I facilitate the process. And it's amazing the healing that can take place, the ancestors that step forward, and the repetition of the energy just expressed differently. It's pretty amazing. I love it. And I also do healing touch. I'm becoming a certified healing touch practitioner. So that's happening. Busy, busy.
Yes. So how about the new book? Not ready to
Am
talk
I
about.
working? Yeah, I have some books coming down the pipeline. So I have another actual channel book that will be coming out soon. And then what else? And then we have the Course at Work in Your Life book that will be coming out. It's about different experience people have had doing the course, the A Course in Miracles, and the impact that it has had on their life. So I'm really
You're gonna
excited about
find
that.
me there.
Yes, Eleonora wrote a story. She contributed a story. So there's a lot going on. It seems like everything is happening at once as everything speeds
Yes,
up.
exciting.
Yeah.
So if you would like to have a session with Bridgitte, you just need to go to her website. First I need to change here. She has a beautiful website that leads to another
Yeah.
one. Oh, I see. I was in your website and I thought it was on mine. There you go.
Oh, that's your website. There you go.
There you go. So she has amazing information here. That's her book that you
Mhm.
can buy from
I
here.
haven't put the ancestral alchemy. I have to add that up there, but
I
you
see.
could always email me if you're interested in it.
And then you can go to the menu here. Oh, and you are envisioning a retreat place,
Oh, yes, in Carmel
Carmel
Valley.
Valley Village.
Yeah. I talk
So,
about this in the introduction of the Visioneers Handbook, being guided to this place.
so if you want to contribute with this project, that's the place you can find it.
Hmm.
And I also have something you can't awaken up. You cannot awaken, activate all your gifts before you heal the traumas from your childhood.
Oh.
They are a heavy baggage that you need to let it go. But you don't let it go of them just from hiding and try to get lost from them. You need to face it. For many of us, it's not easy to face it alone. That's why I created this workshop, and I decided to repeat it 3 times. So the first one was last week. This week, tomorrow, we're gonna reparenting your inner child with Reiki and quantum healing. And we don't do it alone. We do it with your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Shamuel. Shamuel is the archangel of the emotions. So we need Archangel Shamuel. Saint Germain, Jesus, and the higher self of everyone that will be present. There is a very powerful session that will guide. It's take about 40 minutes. In the end, you can share your experience. I can stay as long as 1.5 hours to really support you in this journey. And they send the energy for 7 days. As a Reiki practitioner, I understood that I can schedule the energy to every time you do a Reiki session, automatically it's already stay in your body for 3 days. So I find out that I can schedule the energy. to repeat for 7 days or even more. So I usually schedule for 7 days, and you're gonna notice the difference happening every day. Because some traumas, what is exactly a trauma? Trauma is a pattern, a thought, a belief that you are holding. What's really causing the trauma is not the real event that happened, even if that was physically painful, is the story that you hold behind, is the belief that you hold around that story, is what's really holding the trauma alive until today. So when we are healing the trauma, it's important that we do in a pace that when you get rid of one belief, you replace with another belief that is loving, but you are able to integrate that belief. Because if it's suddenly you get rid of like 6 beliefs at the same time, who am I? Who is Eleonora? What I'm doing? Oh my goodness, I'm completely lost. I lost all my identity. And that's not good at all. So that's why I schedule for 7 days. So that healing will happen during 7 days. And of course, sometimes you have a trauma that is that you are 50 years old and you have been feeding that trauma for 50 years. Sometimes you do need more than one session. That's why I also do programs where I like the 21-day programs, where we do 3 sessions during 21 days. And they send the energy for those 21 days, 7 at a time. You'll be completely assisted those 21 days. And something happened in our mind, in our subconscious, when you repeat something for 3 times, 7 times, 21, 40, 90, and I think the next one is 120 days. Something's very powerful. Those shifts really happen in your subconscious. That's when you start noticing the difference. So, and today, if you donate to the Awakening Path show, in the end of the session, I'll give away 5 tickets. But if you don't want to donate, that's okay. I'm giving a coupon code, Starseed22, where you can get your ticket for only $22. I'm taking off $33 for everyone that can see this week, tomorrow. I'll keep the same thing for the next week too, because it's time to heal. And we already know that we cannot, that pills doesn't heal. Pills just put a mask on the symptoms, but then it's just come up in somewhere else. So it's deep healing. We need to heal the cause. After we heal, and then we are able to really integrate more of ourselves, more of our higher self, and activate our own gifts. Bridgitte, um, you already opened for Joseph and Carla. Is that okay? Either one, or you need to do Joseph first? You can choose.
I feel Joseph. Like Joseph, do you have a
Okay.
question? Uh,
Yeah, I actually do. So, am I supposed to share my experiences from working at the appliance store and the religious politic in Idaho Falls?
are you supposed to share your experiences from working at the appliance store?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, and then what was the second part of the question?
And the politic and the religious aspect of Idaho Falls.
Okay, I just need to make sure that I really understand where you're going. Okay, the share the experience about the appliance store, I'm hearing not necessarily. But
Okay.
the part about the appliance, you just need to just explain that question for me because I don't get it.
Well, I've worked for this place for like a lot of years, and there was some things that took place in that environment that
Hmm.
have kind of uh were kind of traumatizing for me. And so
Not
I'm
necessarily, yeah.
okay, so not necessarily. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm just hearing like no need to revisit.
Okay, no, that's great because that's kind of the way I was forming the uh it in my mind. It's like there's no reason to go back into that. Just let it go, more or less.
Are you doing something with children?
Not not
No?
yet.
No, okay, okay, okay. I just feel children around you, Joseph. Like I keep seeing children. Let me just see if I can get what this is. It does not feel like it's the birth of a personal child. It feels like there's something around mentoring children, working with children. They're wearing white. So white, like white light. There is some form of healing taking place. Okay, what is this? What else can you share with Joseph about this? Why am I seeing this? Okay, they're saying this is coming in. New experiences. Like they're saying for you to open your heart to new experiences, to not just, okay, this is what I'm going to do, but be open to more expansive heart-based work I'm hearing that you could do. Okay. The children are not the be end all, meaning that's all that you will do, but there's something coming in for you around children for you to mentor, for spiritual information to be shared. Is this energetic or is this speaking? Okay, they're saying it can be both. Okay, does any of that resonate with you, Joseph? Is there anything around you with children?
Um, yeah, I really feel super connected to kids, like my family members, even other kids that like I've been hanging around with a lot recently. I've been really engaging with
Is
them
this
just on,
is this work related?
no, no, this is just living at this point.
Okay, okay, okay.
But
There's something like that you have that is beneficial for the children. Yes, of course, we all have something that's beneficial from children, but there's something in the way that you have that you can relate with children in a way that the higher vibratory information can be relayed to them. Okay, eliciting. I'm hearing the word eliciting. Like eliciting this knowing, this higher information from them. By settling into your heart, connecting with their heart, it helps to draw it forward from them. Okay, this feels very casual. Um, it feels like it's something that could be done. It doesn't feel like it's front and center like your main career, but it is okay, it's something that they want you to be aware of. That this is something that is happening and can happen to a greater degree as you expand your consciousness, the power of your consciousness, the love of your heart. Assist the children around you to call this knowing forth in them because the children are not very far removed from knowing like adults are. Does that make sense to you? Okay, like
absolutely,
they're still close to it. And so the children now are they're needing to see and to experience adults that help call this forward. Is that making sense to you,
yeah,
Joseph? Okay.
absolutely,
So they're wanting you to not pivot and change any direction that you may have been going, but for you to be aware of this, that it is important that love, that you are settled into love in your heart when you are in the presence of children and to maintain that because they will feel it. It will go into their energy. It's like the energies are kind of like this. It's you're not connecting cords, it's not entangled, but it's kind of like a shaking hands type energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a giving and receiving. So they're just wanting you to know that that is happening and that it's important. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Did that bring any other questions up for you, or is there any other question that you have?
It's crazy because like the other question that am I supposed to be healing my inner child, or is there, like, because I know that I'm kind of struggling. I feel like I'm struggling from my inner child, so I kind of delve into it. Like, is that the
Oh,
focus that I'm
no.
supposed to be at now?
I know I was just child.
Right. No, no,
I was
I
like, is
wrote
there
that
a
down
child?
before.
And I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay, play, play. They're saying play, like, okay, the energy feels like you are revisiting the joy of play, of the wonder of being a child. Like, so they were making me feel like the infinity sign, like the giving and receiving when they were saying that you are interacting and like energetically shaking hands with children. So you are connecting with your heart and you are helping to draw this heart-based love knowing forward from them so that they're not, you know, becoming closed off. And at the same time, you are settling into your heart and it feels this childlike energy feels enlivening. It feels joyful. It feels like you want to play, like you want to skip, and like you want to jump. And like this is freeing energy that they are saying, free to be your truest self that they are saying. So connect with that because when you are in that space, it is also a creative space, the God space. And that actually opens you up to clearer guidance, to clearer knowing. Okay, does that make sense to you?
I had a pretty good weekend enjoying myself with kids, and I was playing football with this one kid, and I was running with, from him so he wouldn't two-hand touch me, and I I stumbled over a tree stump, and I'm laying there on the ground like, holy cow, this is teaching me so much right now. Like
Well,
it
there
was
you
so
go. That's
good.
so, where Eleanor and Carla are looking like the children. She asked them if there was anything with children. And there it is. Okay, so there that feels when you talk about that, it feels really good, Joseph. So it's like they're wanting you to just to be mindful of that, to connect with that light-hearted, playful energy. It's very beneficial for you right now because they're bringing my attention back to that collective message that the energies can be very heavy. Okay, so it's important for us to ground ourselves, to calm our central nervous system. And one way to do that is to be out and connect with nature, being outdoors. And so when you're talking about playing with the children, it feels very open and expansive and enlivening. So be mindful of how good you feel in that space and connect with that energy and know that when you are feeling good, when you are feeling alive and you are creating. So even in that moment, pay attention to what you're thinking about. Okay.
Thank you.
Was amazing.
Oh,
Was really good. Let me see if she
that
will
was so
reply.
fun. See, I love it. This is why I'm like, I don't know what it means. I just look at Joseph's face on the screen and I keep seeing children around him. Like, and they just look very joyful and like it looks like they're having a really good time and it feels really good.
Thank you for that.
And just reminding that the coupon code is
We lost Carla.
Starseed22 to join my workshop tomorrow to heal your inner child for only $22. And I think Carla had a bad connection. I'm not sure she'll be able to come back. So how about
Can I give a little bit more
yeah.
Joseph that okay. So when you talk about the appliance store, something about all of that was heavy. It was very heavy energy. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why
Mhm.
they're saying you don't need to they're showing me literally like dive back into it like a swimming pool. They're showing me a swimming pool. Water is generally associated with emotions. So they're saying you don't necessarily need to dive back into it because it's very heavy and it can pull you down. So you are extracting what you needed to know about yourself from that situation. You are not to be, the energy feels like it's just turning over and over and over, like you're turning soil. Like that is completely unnecessary. Okay. Give
Yeah,
gratitude for it, what you extracted that is beneficial. Send love to the entire experience and let it go.
yeah. I honestly had a dream last night I was like literally letting it go, and I woke up and I felt so
Oh.
light this morning. So it was amazing.
There we go. You're already getting it. You're already getting it. So this is confirmation then. This is
Yeah.
validation. You already got it. Okay, I love it. Okay, Carla,
Oh,
you're up.
thank you. Let me just introduce you,
Oh,
Carla. She's my new best Starseed sister. I met her on the X when Carlos bed, and she's also a Reiki master. And we together are gonna do a retreat of 3 hours, and we're gonna do in Spanish. That will be in Sinata, and she had been doing that for a while, where she joined those people on a place that she rents, and she used all her healing abilities combined with shamanic healing, and very powerful. It's a very powerful session, and she decided to invite me, and I will be with her in Sinata. That will be June 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. Since we're being in Spanish, I'll just say in Spanish now. Yo voy a juntarme con Carla este junio, 19 de junio, de las 6 a las 9 de la noche, para un retiro de sanación muy, muy poderosa, donde vamos a usar nuestras habilidades combinadas de Reiki, Shamanic, Quantum Healing, sanación cuántica, para sanar las personas que van a estar con nosotros. Carla, thank you for inviting me to be part of this
Thank you. It was a
show.
blessing meeting you. And now it's a blessing to meet Bridget and Joseph because we're going to be a really good team. Learning to each other, learning more and more, and helping others.
Um, Carla, do you have a question for Bridget?
I just wanted to ask if, just to surprise me with any information that they want to tell me. I don't have no
okay.
questions. Like,
I am seeing like codes, like gold letters and symbols all around you. Is that making sense to you?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
That's
okay.
wrong.
Because that's
yes.
why I was staring at you so intently because I was like, what is that? I have no idea what that is, Carla. But I'm just I see their letters and their symbols and they're like sparkling gold letters all around you. And it feels like these are codes that
Yes.
are like they're being transmitted.
Oh my
Like
God.
they're
You
being
could look, like I said, okay, surprise me with any questions and I had it here and you said it. Oh my God. You confirm it to me. Because
clearly.
when I do videos, when I do anything, it's about codes. Me, it's about codes. Codes
Okay,
that
that's amazing. That's pretty amazing. Like I am amazed at what happens. I mean, Eleonora, look at what the course is doing for us. Like when we
Yeah.
clear our mind and say like spirit, use me for the highest good. Like
yes.
I just love it because I was like, why am I seeing these letters around her? Like what does this mean? But it feels like it's like you're transmitting these into people. like it's
Ex-
opening up and it's unlocking something in them.
and
So
yes.
what is that? Do you want to tell us what it is? Because I don't know what it is. Like what?
Well, they're codes that I'm getting, because when I meditate,
Oh,
because I get
amazing.
100% grounded day by day. Even if I'm tired, I go to the mountains. I touch the rocks. I hug the trees. Like the four elements are in me already. Like if I have somebody sick, and
Oh,
I need
wonder.
to connect with Mother Earth to help tree help me, rock help me, they're gonna be there to help me to heal that person. They're with, like, they're in me already. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing. And
Isn't it amazing?
when I'm channeling and I'm out doing all this, they're telling me numbers. They're in me already.
Yes.
They're in me.
It's like a mixture of letters and numbers and
I,
shapes.
mm-hmm.
Just
Yes.
like geometric shapes just hovering
Yeah.
around
That
you. And just
that
I've never seen Carla. I've never met, so this is
Yes, exactly.
amazing.
That's, and you never have met me, so
I knew nothing about you.
your power and your channeling, it's
I mean,
one
that's why I
thousand
was like
percent.
staring. Like, okay. Okay, so do you have any questions about that then, now that we got it clear that Carla's bringing through some serious codes?
No, I just know I have those codes, because whenever, what I know too, that wherever I pass, like if I go to the mall, I'm putting an example. I go to the mall and there's a lot of people, just by me passing there, codes that will
Yes.
split, and they'll hit where they need to be
They
hit.
were just saying, I before you said that sentence, the thought literally came into my mind that like she's giving them all the time and people are taking what they can receive.
Yes.
Like they're taking what they can receive at their pace, what they can integrate it. And it feels like there's like power, like your knowing is very solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very strong. I don't feel any attachment, like, oh,
No,
I'm doing this, I'm giving. There's no attachment whatsoever. You just know that this is taking place.
another confirmation,
Oh,
because
beautiful.
oh my God, another confirmation. 'Cause I go, I wanted to ask. I In my mind I was saying I should ask if I'm attached free, but no, I know that, and you're confirming me without me
Oh, I
telling
love
you.
it.
Yeah,
I love it.
me, me, I'm already out of this world. Out
Uh-huh.
totally.
Okay.
For me, when I see a person, I don't see the purse they're wearing, the clothes, the car. All I see, it's through the windows of the soul. That's why in my TikTok I put naked soul. I see you. That's my logo. Naked soul.
Oh, okay.
Naked soul.
Okay.
Like when I'm walking at the beach and I'm putting my footprints, it's cosmic foot. I'm leaving cosmic footprints that they're naked. Everything in me is naked. What do I mean by that? We're like an onion, okay? You know the onions have a lot of, like, let's call it masks, covers, a
Yes.
lot of covers.
Layers. Mm-hmm.
We're like
Mm-hmm.
an onion, because since we are born, we come and put this, something that we're not. We're putting this. My mom said I'm this. My uncle said I'm
Right.
this, and we're getting a lot of lies and putting them together. So that's why in my ceremonies, when you're there, like I tell people, that's why I always say, only if you're ready, because you're not gonna come and waste my time, and I'm not gonna waste your time, because in my
Mm-hmm.
ceremony, it's really sacred. Like it's love. It's
Mm-hmm.
love and respect. And you're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
come here to question me. You come here to follow orders, not from me, from the creator in your soul. That they're tired
Mm-hmm.
of what you're putting inside your soul. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the moment that if you want to change and you want a new life, you gotta take all those masks and give it to the highest power that is God. Give
Mm-hmm.
it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And you,
Mm-hmm.
and like I tell them, my job here is to activate you, bring that soul back to the body. And it's your responsibility, your job, to feel your power, that you could heal you could heal with your own power. That's their
Mm-hmm.
job.
Mm-hmm.
But my
Mm-hmm.
job is
Mm-hmm.
to activate them so they could start feeling that power. And like I tell them, you're not gonna pretend and be playing. Oh yeah, I'm pretending. No, because I'm gonna feel the energy, and if I feel the energy that you're just like playing, I'm gonna come towards you, and I'm gonna show you your mirror to help you break into you come into a naked soul, because that's
Mm-hmm.
what we are, naked souls. We don't see
Mm-hmm.
colors. We don't see the body, we see the soul, that we all are the same. Everybody in
Mm-hmm.
this world, we're the same.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like there is a power and an intensity that comes to you, and the people that will be drawn to you are going to be the people that are ready and the people that can hold that.
Because
Because
I'm like,
there's a lot coming through you.
yes,
Yeah.
because I'm the ambulance, when somebody's dying, they put the things, the how do you call those things to bring you back?
To resuscitate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of those things. Boom, to bring
Yeah,
you up,
there's definitely something.
to bring
So
you
you're going
back
to draw the people to you that are ready
ready.
and that can handle that.
Yes.
These people do not feel flimsy to me.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they can stand in their own, and they're clearly stating, I'm ready, by being in your presence.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
and and the beautiful thing is that even when I'm making a video and I tell people, I don't care if you don't believe, I don't care if you laugh, but in my world, I know what is happening. And every time whoever sees my videos, you are already healing, because that video, it's already intentional. Before I throw a video on TikTok, it's already I have it in with an intention, with a lot of love, with a lot of healing, and that energy is gonna go. Whoever's seeing it, that energy is gonna go where it's needed, where it's exactly
Mm-hmm.
needed,
Mm-hmm.
because they can
If they're
feel
ready.
something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they're ready. Wow, we had some we had some compliment. Wow, that was really neat. I mean, I'm not I'm kind of just in awe of like spirit and what comes through and how we're all getting it and we're all expressing it in our own
Yes.
unique,
And
beautiful
and like
way.
I like I tell people, just because we are masters, that doesn't mean that I know everything. We are here because there's gifts that you have that I don't have, and we could learn each other, teach each other.
Hmm.
We
Yeah.
always have to keep on learning and stay humble, kind, respect people.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Yeah.
I
Wow,
love your
wonderful. Thank
passion.
you.
Love your
Wow.
passion, Carla. And I just
Yes.
want to tell
Thank you,
people that
Carla.
is
Thank
watching.
you guys for giving me the opportunity. Like, you guys are beautiful souls, like beautiful, and we're gonna be big. If I start coming
That
to
was
this,
fantastic. Thank you.
let's
Yes.
put
So,
transmit that energy to people so they could start awakening.
yes. And what
That's
Carla
great.
is doing, those retreats for now, she has done only in Spanish. So I challenge you that's watching, would you come to a retreat with Carla and me for 3 hours of deep healing to connect with your true self? Are you ready? If you're ready, leave a comment in this live, and we're gonna get together and make a group for English. That will be you'll be part of our first English retreat. Because for now, she only have been attracting people that speak Spanish. For some reason, looks like they are more ready. If you're ready, just leave a comment. We're gonna contact you, and we're gonna find a place, and we're gonna do that amazing 3 hours life change. And you don't need to worry. Oh, it's okay. Now I'm all activated. I have so many abilities. I don't know what to do. We can guide you in many ways. The power will be already with you. But if you need more assistance, we are ready to do that. For example, I think it's brought me a lot of my power when I started channeling. After I started channeling, I went through so many phases in my life, so many uncertainties, that if I didn't have a higher power reassuring me all the time that everything was going to be okay, I think it would be really hard. I can teach you how to connect with your higher self. I can teach you how to automatic write, for example. I taught Joe, well, I just help him remember how to do it. I think he probably will find out by himself, but that was a little boost, right? Right, Joe?
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, it was powerful.
So it's not that we're gonna activate you and then leave your one, okay, you're go there, that's it. You're ready to go. And no, if you need help, we'll be here to support you going forward. But you need to feel the call. Okay, I'm ready. I want to see myself. I want that deep connection with myself. I'm tired of be doing the same thing over and over again and get the same results that I'm not enjoying. The point in my life where it's really there was a pinpoint like, okay, I need to do something for now. I really thought I had the perfect life. More than it's just like less than 6 years ago. I thought I had the perfect life. I have the job, the car, the home, the kids. I had everything set up. I said, why I almost doesn't feel joy? What's the problem? And I realized it's because I'm busy all the time. I don't have time to feel joy. And I was already channeling. After I had that thought, in 3 months, everything changed. I was in a job that I thought I would retire happily. In 3 months, I was fired off that job because they didn't took the thing for the pandemic. I already knew I would be because my guides prepared me. And I did a great job all the way to the end. I worked really hard for them to help them get in place and not miss me. Because I didn't do it for the company, I did for my coworkers that always treat me very fairly. So it's really, we are always supported all the time. It's not that we're gonna be here and Bridgitte, we're gonna tell you something that shift your consciousness and now you started seeing things that you didn't see before and oh my goodness, can I go back to under the blanket? Actually, you can't go back under the blanket because after you see, it's too late. But you're not alone. You're never alone. Your guides over there on the other side, on the other dimensions, there is like a group of, you can seconds count to more than 100. It's a big team over there just to take care of you. And here, they will guide you to people like Bridgitte, like myself, like Joseph, like Carla, to help you get centered, to be in a position there's, oh, actually, I already have everything I need. And then you will be the one that will start giving. That's why we're doing the show, to activate you, to help you remember, that you came here to this beautiful place, not only for the shining things, especially for the experience of the heart. The thing that's more bring me joy is to look at people's eyes and then look at their mouth when they're smiling. Bring a smile to people's heart. That's that's priceless. And another thing that's make me wake up, look for joy inside me. Every place that I would go, I would see teenagers. When I was a teenager, I would laugh almost all the time. I was always smiling. Only after I got too busy that I forgot to smile. But I was laughing all the time. I was very playful, and you could see a smile on my face all the time. And I go to the mall and I see all those teenagers. They don't smile. Kids are not smiling. And there's this world is going wrong. It's going broke. That's why when they fired me, I didn't went back. I said, no, this needs to change. People needs to feel again. Feel what's really feel to be alive. Feel the heart. That's why we're here. I got very excited. Let's see if we have someone here. Bridgitte, it's been an hour. Would you like to maybe channel the Ra Collective to give like a closing message for us?
They were bowing forward, as you were talking, and I was seeing your heart out, like your heart was just like a red heart over you, and I was feeling that your heart is pure, your intentions are pure, and there's so much love in you and the intentions that you have for the Starseed Awakening community and for this channel. So it's wonderful to feel how much love that you are and the love that you want to share. And so their closing message for everyone is to be with your heart. Listen to the call of your heart, honor the call of your heart, and to not be afraid of the heart. It is your most loving assistant and will never lead you astray. We are the Raw Collective, and we are always, always with you. And so it is.
Thank you. I think that was a very powerful. Didn't have many people alive watching, but I know that when people are ready, they will see this recording and they will get something important out of it. And we are all here in a mission, doing our part, and wait for the rest to align with us. But we keep moving forward in the right direction. With our heart open, arms open, to embrace you. And I'm going, the next expo that I'll go will be in Redondo Beach, June 27th and 28th. And someone told me that my hug is healing. When I hug people, something shifts on that. So if you want your life exactly the way it is, you don't want to change anything for better, and you see me in the expo, do not let me hug you. I will try. You may get
Are you doing
activated.
so funny?
I love hugs and I hug everybody.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you, Carla.
Oh, it was a pleasure meeting you and Joseph. Blessings
know.
and love for all of you guys. A lot of
Thank
love.
you. Thank you. And nice
Thank
to
you,
see you again,
everyone.
Joseph.
Yeah,
Okay,
likewise,
Eleonora,
Bridgitte.
I'll talk with you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Love and light
Bye.
to you. And see you next Tuesday with Lelia for some tarot and divine insights.